All right, so when it came to transporting the Shasta back home, this all started in January. That's when I did the initial video with a tour. However, that was wintertime with a lot of snow, so we couldn't move it out of the field. Once it was a good time in March, we got it out, we took it to a shop and wanted to make sure it was roadworthy. So one of the things we did was get new tires on it, and we repacked the wheel bearings on both sides, and I had the brakes evaluated. They also checked out the lights, at least the brake lights, turn signals, and make sure they work properly. Once that was all done, I put out the next video, which was installing the 7-port pin as well as the red arc brake controller. So the itinerary for the day, I woke up around 5 a.m., started my journey up to pick up the Shasta. It was about a 4.5-hour drive. Upon arrival, I met immediately at the notary to take care of the title services, and then went to collect the Shasta after that. I did do the initial work of the load distribution bars, getting set up. Initially, I put some mirror extensions on the van and test the lights before I could actually hit the road. All right, first stop in the Shasta is only about 10 miles maybe. Stop to fuel up and do an initial assessment before we hit the highway. Looks like one cabinet door open. Curtain rod fell, but that wasn't actually hooked up. It was just sitting on a chair. Nice thing, be able to just sit and have lunch at the table before we hit the road. After another 45 minutes into the drive, I made my second stop at a shop called Surplus City outside Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Alright, taking a little break in the drive to stop and get some new foam cushions. When towing a trailer, my van usually achieves around 12 miles per gallon, so I had to stop for fuel a little earlier than I had hoped, but this was another opportunity to walk around the trailer and make sure we're all good. While I was here as well, I noticed the mirror extensions on the van were starting to annoy me, and I didn't find them all that helpful, so I decided to remove those, and I'm going to return those to the store. After another few hours, I hit some traffic that were almost a standstill for nearly 30 minutes, at which point a car in the next lane over was nice enough to inform me that the trailer was not illuminating any of the lights on the back. So once I got through the traffic and made it a few miles further, taking the exit I planned on taking, I pulled off on the shoulder and I realized the plug was just a little bit loose. Once I plugged that back in, the left tail light was working again. But that could be an issue going forward, so it's something I'm gonna have to look into. But finally, after months of waiting, the Shasta low flight finally made the journey home.